Happy Saturday, everybody. Thanks for joining me here in the card closet again. This is Eric. Glad to have you. I hope you're having a great weekend so far. This video is going to be a response video for a contest that Wade Boggs fan is having. He reached 500 subscribers and he wants us to show 5 cards in our collection that we would never sell and why. And I have to admit it was difficult for me because pretty much anything in my collection I would sell for the right price. I'm not terribly attached to many of them at all. In fact, there's probably only one card that I would not sell under any circumstances. But so the way I took it was, what are the 5 cards that would be the toughest to get off my hands? So had to make a little trip to the safe deposit box for a couple of these because they're some of my valuable cards, but some of them are just sentimental value cards as well. So let's start out with this 1985 Dennis Boyd. So this card was the first card that I ever got signed in person. It was at the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome in Minneapolis. The Red Sox were in town playing the Minnesota Twins, and I lined up outside the Red Sox dugout behind the railing there, and only one Red Sox player came out and signed that day, and that was Oil Can Boyd. And he signed for everybody that was there. I don't remember exactly how many were there, but it wasn't a whole lot on the Red Sox side, and he signed that for me. And I thought that was real nice of him. And since it's my first in-person auto, that makes the list of top 5. Next is my 1914 Cracker Jack of Tris Speaker. I'm just a big fan of Tris Speaker. He's top 10 all-time in hits, even to this day. Had a lot of good years with the Red Sox. Had a lot of more good years with Cleveland, but this one's special to me because it's Cracker Jack. And even as a little kid, I always knew about these old Cracker Jack cards, and Cracker Jack being as American as apple pie, baseball, and Chevrolet, right? So I never thought I'd get a Cracker Jack card, especially of a Hall of Famer and one of the best ever for the Red Sox. So that's why Tris Speaker Cracker Jack makes the list. This one I have shown not too terribly long ago. I did a fundraising effort to pick up this 1939 play ball Ted Williams rookie card. For obvious reasons, it's something I would be very hard pressed to sell just for the sentimental value of being the all-time greatest hitter in Red Sox history, and it's his rookie card. And one thing, though, that really makes it special is that I did a little fundraising. So if you've been with my channel for a while, you know that earlier in the year I did a little fundraiser to raise money to buy this card, and I sold off some of my older cards, pre-war cards, in order to make enough money to get this. And I sold off some high-end Kobe's and Michael Jordans, etc. And some of you helped me do that. And one thing that really makes this one special is that it just reminds me of how good the card community is that we have. How even though we have not met, we can still be good friends and help each other out. One of the gentlemen that purchased a couple of my old cards sent me a check, and on the memo line said, "Helping a friend out." And that just really struck me that, I'm raising funds. You people out there care enough about me to want to see me get that card, and maybe you weren't even really that interested in the cards you were getting. You just wanted to help me out, help me reach a goal. So this card has a lot of sentimental value because it just reminds me, and every time I look at it, it will remind me of the card community. Here's the 4th one. It was a tough pick between this one and this honorable mention Pete Rose, which is just one of my favorite cards as a child. Just the look of it, in action shot. Looks like he hit a sharp grounder past the shortstop there. All-star banner, but that didn't make the cut. This one did though. And why do I like this one so much? Well, it's actually got a piece of the jersey that Kobe Bryant wore in the finals against the 76ers, sewn into the card there. There were only about 192 of them rumored to have been made. And it's special to me, obviously, because it's Kobe. It's young Kobe, Kobe number 8. And he's passed away, obviously, so that makes it more sentimental to me, too. It's my favorite Kobe card, and I just don't see a lot of it. I've not ever seen anybody show this card on their channel. So, there's 100, almost 200 of them out there, but you just don't see them. I don't know where they are. This is the only one that I know of. And then, finally, the one card that you probably could not get off of me for any price whatsoever is this Upper Deck Twizzlers of Mia Hamm. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually this Skybox card, Deep Space Nine cast. And the reason it's so special is because it's bumpy. Can you see that? I'm just kidding. That's not it either. Not kidding. This is it. So this is my 1977 Karl Yasrimski. My mom wrote my name on it. This was the first pack of cards I ever bought. And it was one of those 3-sectioned rack packs. And my brother and I had to split it. He got half, I got half. His all say his name on them, mine all say my name on them. This card right here, I think, is a huge reason why I'm a Red Sox fan. I just love the card. Even at the tender age of 6, I just loved the stats, and this card just packed with numbers, the consistency, games, at-bats, hits, tons of just solid year after year after year of stats. I loved it. Loved that he had a long career. Comparing his stats to the rest of my cards, he had some of the best career totals. Love this card. Some other cards from that set, Carlton Fisk, Fred Lynn, Jim Rice, they kind of brought me in as well and made me a Red Sox fan like I am today. And then just the sentimental value of my mom writing my name on it. My mom is still alive and well, but just knowing that in 1977 she wrote my name on there. And as you can tell by the edges, this was my favorite card from the get-go. It was always at the top of my stacks, so it took the worst beating from the rubber bands. When I'd ride my bike to neighbors' houses and trade cards as a kid, you rubber band them up. And this one was always on the top because it was my favorite, so it took the brunt of the rubber band. So what would you say? Poor condition? Fair at best, probably poor. But yet, that is my favorite card in my collection and a card that I would never sell. So that's my top 5. Go check out Wade Boggs Fan and his channel if you haven't already. I think a lot of my viewers are viewers of his as well. But if not, go check it out. He's got a great channel, very Wade Boggs centric, obviously, which is what you would hope for with a name like that. Has some great cards of Wade Boggs. He's also putting together some 70s sets. And just a great channel all around. So thanks for watching, everybody. Take care and have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.